It says we are live. Hey, everybody, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hope you are having a great start to your week. Thanks for tuning in to join me for just a few minutes with Amber and Josh from Sunnydaze Decor. Insiders, if you are watching us live and you have any questions, you can leave some comments below. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, you can also comment below and we will get back to you as quickly as possible. I'm waiting to see if we are live. I'm waiting for I think we're good. So, Aaron, Josh, thank you guys so much for taking your time out of your day again to hang out with us and talk to our insiders. Let's just jump right in and tell us about you, both of you, and then tell us about kind of how Sunnydaze Decor kind of came to be.
Sure, I'll let Josh introduce himself, and then I will start and tell our little Sunnydaze story. And
yeah, my name is Josh, and I'm a marketing analyst here, and I'm in charge of a lot of different things. I do a lot of our email marketing, communication with the affiliate program, some Amazon responsibilities, Google, just kind of a lot of different things. So yeah, I've been here for about 4 or 5 years now.
Thanks, Josh. And I'm Amber. I'm one of the partners here at Sunnydaze. We have been doing this for a long time, kind of just expand year over year, and it's been kind of exciting. We launched our brand, oh boy, what was it now? Forgot the year. 2014 is when we actually launched Sunnydaze. Prior to that, we had a different website. So we trademarked our brand back in 2014. And since then, we've just kind of been growing up. We're up to a couple thousand SKUs now under that brand. We initially were more of I would say a drop shipper, third-party seller way back prior to that. When we started selling on Amazon pretty heavily, we just decided to start kind of sourcing our own brand, developing our own products, just obviously because it made more sense cost-wise, logistic-wise. We've got everything here under one place. We also ship from across the country, several different warehouses, so we can be closer to the customer. And then in 2020, almost 2020, we launched our website. So our specific brand website, and that's just been continuing to grow as well. And thanks to Apogee, we are, getting more and more traffic there. We're working internally on really building up our blog area, which I know Josh will touch on later. But yeah, we're just really driven to add more SKUs around our brand. We've gotten a lot of good brand presence on Amazon, Home Depot. We've got a lot of other marketplaces reaching out to us because they're finding our brand in more and more places. So that's kind of exciting. So yeah, with the help of the affiliates, with the help of Apogee, with the help of, the internal advertising that we do, we're really just kind of trying to continue to grow that website and yeah, just help customers. We have everything sourced but everything kind of taken care of out of our Wisconsin warehouse. So customers kind of get that firsthand customer service from people right here under our building. We ship out of here same day as orders come in. So we feel we give the customer a really good experience of talking to a, U.S. customer service-based companies. So we feel like that's an advantage of ours as opposed to a lot of other Amazon sellers, I guess we'll say.
Right, absolutely. Well, you guys have, and you keep adding more SKUs, which is amazing because you have so much cool stuff. I mean, it's everything you would need to make the perfect outdoor, or really now you even have so much indoor, but it's kind of started as an outdoors. You have water features, you have planters, I even saw I need a greenhouse now because it's on your site. So how do you decide what all to have, because it's such a great site with such great products?
Yeah, we've definitely expanded across a lot of different categories now, and you mentioned we're kind of getting into the indoor space as well a little bit now, which is exciting. Fire pits and water fountains have been around kind of forever. Those were our first two categories, then kind of into the hammock area. So you'll see a lot of those types of products. Patio umbrellas are another biggie. It's more or less, we've got a sourcing team that works really close with a lot of our suppliers. So anything that they might have new, or any, they're really just watching products. And we do talk to a lot of our marketplaces that we sell on also, and have buyer contacts that we kind of utilize too, to say kind of where are your, where are we missing? What are you guys needing more? What niches are really, struggling to get different product areas in? So we're pretty aggressive with testing new products. So if we hear, gazing globes, we really are short on those, we'll go out and we'll, find and look at quality and things like that. So we're pretty aggressive finding new categories, which is kind of exciting. But yeah, just continuing to expand. And I think we've just found the key over the years is really just continuing to have a fresh catalog. We've got our tried and trues that have been out there forever, but we're adding 200 to 500 SKUs every year. So
well, and that's so great for affiliates, because that's just more content ideas, more things that they can promote. And I love that they're able to constantly talk about Sunnydaze as being kind of that one-stop shop.
Yep.
For them. So I know I speak on behalf of all of the affiliates. Thank you for having all of those options. And you guys are really great about having great promos on them and giving affiliates great promos on them and stuff like that. So I saw that you have some game room type stuff. So that was new from the last time that I looked at it. Will you tell us a bit about those?
Sure. For game rooms, typically it's a great seller for us through kind of November, December, even January, February, just because a lot of places it's cold and everybody's trying to find things to do indoors, keep the kids busy till spring. So that was kind of our initiative with the game room area. So we've got a few top products in there. We have a 10-in-1 game table that kind of fits all age groups. It's got, anything from foosball to a little pool to air hockey to, a lot of the different kind of tabletop games. And then we've got a few foosball tables. We did kind of a more furniture looking one, like a wood look. And then we've got kind of a couple other more traditional ones. So those are kind of our biggies there. We just have a handful of products that sell a lot around that holiday time.
I think it looks fun. I grew up having a foosball table, and wait, now how do we ever get rid of that? We need a new one. So what are the best? So you said those were great for holiday. Of course, I think now also we're kind of heading into spring, sort of starting to see it, even though we're going to ignore the groundhog. So what are the things that are popular this time of year that you would want, you think we should be creating content for?
Yeah, some obviously a lot, probably 90% of our products kind of fit in that, April to June time period. But a couple areas that we're really seeing pick up early in the year, which was kind of to be expected, they're just newer categories for us this year, are those kind of raised garden beds, greenhouses, and planters. I think people that do gardening and, are getting ready to do their planting, I'm sure get really excited every year about getting new pots and figuring out what else is new out there. So we've already seen those picking up. And for us, our January is usually quite slow. So it's nice to see a few of our categories starting out of the gate already. So yeah, those are the biggies right now. Planters, garden beds, greenhouses. We still are selling a handful of tabletop fountains just for like a little indoor decor kind of piece. But I would say right now, those are the first categories that are kind of jumping out.
That's awesome. I am one of those people. So this is like the first plant I've ever been able to actually keep alive. That's my quarantine plant. So I think there's also some 2020 gardeners probably that, we're getting excited about doing it again. Like, wait, the temperature gets up there for sure.
Absolutely.
Yes. And so I know that the focus is kind of getting green. And I love that you're almost like, we're trying to like manifest that warmer weather, right? Like we're trying to bring on the warmer weather. And so we do have a posting bonus going on, which Sarah, if you'll drop the link for that. So I appreciate. So if insiders, the way that the posting bonus works is, again, talking about Sunnydaze Decor in new content that you publish, you can earn a $30 posting bonus. And again, Sarah can put the details of that. But I love the whole theme for this one is kind of a going green. And so we want to talk about, like you talked about, the flower beds or the greenhouses. And we're not talking like huge greenhouse. We're talking about like the smaller, like where you can really get a garden going. That is so cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't ever really thought about that till we started getting them in. I'm like, oh, that is kind of a cool concept. And like I said, people are buying them. So and I know there's quite a few on Amazon and stuff. So, I mean, I've seen the term kind of mini greenhouse, walk-in greenhouse, things like that. But yeah, they're a nice size, and I'm not a big gardener, but they seem to be popular. So it's kind of exciting. I'm excited to see the actual season and how those do, because we got them, I don't think we got them till the fall. So we haven't really had a really true season of those types of products yet. So
yeah, so this will be the first time. That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's see. Let's think about some other things about Sunnydaze. So you already talked about the free shipping in the contiguous, I can never say that word properly, the US. And you guys also, you have gift cards even. So I know that the holidays are over, but every other, weddings, I think this would be great if you've got somebody moving into a new house, or, all kinds of things that you could do a gift card for.
Yes, birthdays or anniversaries, kind of whatever you can think about. They're just kind of a great gift idea, especially like if you're a last minute shopper like me. Sometimes they kind of bail you out. And sometimes there's someone that's kind of looking for a specific thing you're not quite sure, so those are kind of handy for that. Like my wife, for example, she knows like all sorts of things about gardening and these specific plant containers and everything, and I wouldn't really begin to know where to start. So just the flexibility of saying, here's a gift card, go crazy, that's great. And they don't expire either, so she can sit on it for a few months and just decide to use it whenever she wants. So
very cool.
Yeah,
very cool. Let's see. And then the other thing that I wanted to point out, because I think this is so important for our insiders, your blog is incredible. There is so much information. There's so much content. There's so many ideas, and insiders, you guys can link to those, and use them for inspiration. So, and the thing that I loved about it is you've got blog posts that are like almost out of the box thinking kind of thing. So it's teaching, like there's like a how to grow vegetables in a bag or something like that. Like it's so what are some ideas and other ways you see Sunnydaze Decor stuff being used that may be a little out of the box?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we kind of keep our ear to the wall as to what people are kind of searching for that, may not be answered, so we kind of look for those topics, and kind of our blog writers are rock stars. They know just how to, put it into words that are understandable. I mean, things like, how to burn a fire pit, like on a wood deck, has really been a popular one for us, ways to, keep a patio umbrella from falling over. Some of the more like safety stuff has been big. I can't think of any other ones at the exact moment right now, but yeah, for sure. Those have been really big hits, on our site in the past year.
And we've even seen, it's kind of funny, like, we've had fountains forever, but we'll get pictures sometimes of someone that literally didn't use their fountain as a fountain and planted, in each tier, different plants and things like that. So,
we get a lot
really think about.
Yeah, we get a lot of customer photos into, people using fire pit liners to basically design their whole patio gathering area around. It's pretty cool to see that, how their chairs are, and, people using hammock chairs, and they hang it from their porch and kind of use it as a reading nook. That's kind of a cool thing that we get. And even our garden gnomes, like they're not just in gardens, they'll be all over the place. They'll be inside on a shelf. They'll be, on someone's tree stump. So just kind of creative ways there too.
They're so cute. They're so cute. That's awesome. Let's see. Where did that question go?
Question on the new seasonal items.
Yeah.
I was gonna kind of touch on that too. I meant to earlier. We have a lot of, which is kind of exciting. This metal garden art, which I think is kind of a big thing. I know that we see in like garden centers around here now. It's kind of a little rustic looking. I mean, there's a lot of different things, but we're getting about 65 new SKUs of kind of metal art it's kind of for, I guess, outside, obviously, but I'm sure you can put it inside too. Whether it's little statues of dogs or, pigs or birds or whatever, flowers, all kinds of stuff. So there's a bunch of that coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So it should be out there live. Let's see. We are also getting not really seasonal for right now because it's indoor, but we are actually going to start carrying some curtains indoor, outdoor curtains. So both. I didn't really know that people use curtains outside, but I suppose when you're making like a more private space, We also are going to get some actual dining furniture. And then the other brand new for us, which I'm kind of excited about, we've got the samples here now, are some more storage deck boxes and like a really cool heavy duty kind of a table, but it like raises up for like a cooler underneath the table. So that's kind of cool, but it's like the really heavy duty kind of plastic composite. So we've got like 4 or 5 SKUs of that like nice hard, durable plastic kind of stuff. So that should be
that sounds awesome. And I think, obviously the last 2 years have been kind of crazy, but I think that people are still kind of gathering more at home.
Yeah.
And I think that sounds perfect. So I have now a 40-foot patio. We poured the whole length of the yard, a patio, whatever. And that cooler sounds like a must have because
it's cool. I've never seen anything like it. So I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, because that's where everyone gathers now is on that patio, and that sounds like an absolute must-have.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about the affiliate program. So the Sunnydaze program is run exclusively on the ShareASale network. It's a 10% commission with a 30-day tracking gap. So Sarah, if you would please drop the link to join that below. And then I saw one other question. It says, do you guys ever repost any creator content on your socials? I guess if they tag, you can share, or
we are open to doing that. So we will do that. We literally have been, in my opinion, not the greatest in the social area just because we haven't put a huge focus on it just with all of our other priorities. But we do have a couple people designated to spending a day or so a week more on the social side, whether it's, Facebook and Instagram, and trying to keep up those pages a little bit better. So yeah, we're not opposed to that. So if you guys here, just let us know, or we can link back or tag somebody or whatever.
Okay, awesome. And then I saw Sunnydaze. Oh gosh, it moves so quickly. I saw Sunnydaze has some kitchenware. What other indoor/kitchen products do you guys have?
There's not a lot. I think we have like a bar cart. We might have a cutting board out there still.
Yeah, we got some pans, some cast iron pans of a 7.3. Let's see. We got some like little wine coolers, 2 wine fridges. Those have been, kind of out of stock for a while, but we'll be getting them in.
Those are coming back. Yep, good point, Josh.
So, we got a few different things in, but that's an area that we could probably grow.
Yeah, we're working. Indoors tough. We were excited about it, but I feel so good at outdoor that indoors kind of like, okay, let's just throw something out there, see what happens. It's obviously a little bit harder for us to compete in that space just because there's so much out there, whether it's on Wayfair or some of those other biggies. But we're working on it. Like I said, we'll have some curtains. We're gonna have a couple actual full dining room set options. Kind of a dining room bar set. So we're slowly getting in that indoor space.
Awesome. And then the fire pits, do you guys have any electric fireplaces? What I love about yours is that it's true. It's wood burning. Like it's beautiful, but it's a wood burning pit. Do you think you'll ever go into something electric or gas on the inside?
We do have some. Indoors, we actually do have. I should have mentioned that too. With indoor, I kind of forgot about those. We do have some indoor fireplaces. We have kind of the inserts, and there's a couple freestanding ones. I forgot about those. I'm not sure about our stock status. I don't think they're all out, but we do have some of those out there for indoor fireplaces. And then we also, for outdoor, also offer. There's probably 6 or 8 gas propane fireplaces as well.
And you have like the heaters too, right?
Yep. And we just got another thing I forgot. Thank you. We just literally last week got patio heaters in. So that's brand new for us. I think we have 4 styles. We have 2 tabletops and 2 freestanding styles. So a little bit late. We would have liked to have them back in December, but that's all right. I think they're still good for cool, spring nights and stuff too. So
yeah, well, the weather now, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. When we say you guys have a lot, we're not kidding. You have so many products. But again, so much content that can be created. So I think that is awesome. All right. Well, that was possibly the fastest 20 minutes ever. Is there anything? So again, we have our insiders in here. We're getting some great questions. We'll probably have some follow-up. Yep. But if there was something that you wanted the affiliates to really kind of get the word out about Sunnydaze, why Sunnydaze, and what is the messaging that you kind of want them to share?
Yeah, I think our biggest thing that, you know, we come back to is we try to be innovative, sourcing quality products. We really are, you know, watch our reviews and watch, you know, just feedback from customers, as well as just that true, you know, US based service, I guess, I think is kind of hard to find today. So I think we kind of pride ourselves on that, as well as that fast shipping. You know, we try to distribute our products. We're in, you know, obviously the Midwest. So really we're only 3 days away from pretty much any part of the country. And we ship the same business day as long as the order's here by 2 or 3. It's going to go out today. It's going to be on a truck by, you know, that evening going out. So we never intentionally sit on an order. We generally, unless it specifically states on our site that it's not going to be in stock for 4 weeks, we do allow pre-orders if we see that it's kind of on its way here. We won't take pre-orders if it's still in, you know, Mexico or China or somewhere. We don't do that. It just isn't a very good experience. But if we know it's going to be here in 2 weeks, we do allow some pre-orders. But other than that, everything will ship the day that it's ordered.
I think it's great. I think you've managed to keep a small business feel.
Yeah.
So there's that personalization and the feeling of a customer being taken care of with a bazillion SKUs and, and all this great products. So I think that's really great.
Yeah, we try.
I think that's really great. Well, I think that is it. I think we got all of the questions. So thank you guys again so much for your time. And again, insiders, if you have any follow-up questions, you can answer or you can ask those and we will make sure that we answer them. We'll get this recording up now that I have done it correctly recorded. So thank you again so much for your time, and everybody have a great afternoon.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.